Hey there, and welcome to No Small Life, where we help you rebuild a life you love no matter what you've walked through.
Your life is not small. You don't have to live it that way any longer. We are Chris and Megan Ria, and today we're talking about how to actually set up an exercise routine and be consistent with it. When I was a kid, I grew up always being active. Video games were starting to hit the scene, so I would play some video games, but my friends and I, we would literally get up every day in the summer and it was either baseball, hockey, or football. And we were out active all day long. Oftentimes until the sun came down, we were out being active. And then played sports in school. So I was always getting exercise in, and I was in pretty decent shape as a high school student. Never was overweight, never had to worry about that. But then something happened. As soon as I graduated from college in our first year of marriage, I noticed something. I was starting to get a belly. I was starting to get love handles. I never had to worry about this before. I said, what's going on?
I literally, just to insert, he was born with a six-pack. Like there's like little kid pictures of him as like 4 with the six-pack. I'm like, what in the world?
But then it started to go away. And I no longer could eat
happening?
whatever I wanted and still be in shape.
That's the kicker about getting older.
That is what's hard about it. So I knew I needed some kind of exercise routine if I was going to stay in shape.
Did you know that, wait for it, brace yourself, 5 million premature deaths could be avoided if we were just more active?
Whoa.
It's also true that 75% of kids, 75% get less than their 60-minute allotment of activity for the day. And less than 5% of adults get at least 30 minutes of activity a day. Bottom line, you guys, we were made to move. And we can only not move for so long before it starts to catch up with us. So why don't we, right? Why aren't we just all super active all the time? We're busy.
Yes.
We have real lives and responsibilities and people who depend on us. And sometimes prioritizing our fitness can feel like this optional thing.
Yeah, I mean, I know for myself, if I'm working all day, it's usually sitting at a desk, it's in front of a screen doing things, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And then people, you throw in kids and running everyone around to different practices and schools, our health and fitness kind of get pushed down. We go for fast food options. We do something that's quick. We're on the run, and we don't prioritize exercise or eating good. So today we're going to give you 4 practical ways to stop making excuses and actually have a consistent exercise routine. Number 1, schedule it. I don't know about you, but if something is not on our calendar, and we have a shared calendar now, which is very helpful, if it's not on the calendar, it doesn't happen. But the things on the calendar get done. So put a time that works for you on your calendar and be realistic with this time. I think what happened with me personally is I'm like, I'm gonna hit the gym 5-6 days a week. I'm gonna be there an hour a day. And then I did no days at the gym because I just couldn't get there. So Megan, the planner, you know, she's really good at planning. She's got her little planner, which she loves to use.
I'll put a link for my favorite one down below. It's so good, you guys.
And what she helped me do is say, let's be realistic. Let's pick 3 days where you're actually going to go to the gym that's realistic for your schedule. And on the other days, just walk 30 minutes. We'll go for a nice long walk together and just move for 30 minutes.
So whether you're a morning person or a night owl, the only perfect time to work out is the one that you will do consistently. Okay, set yourself free from there's a perfect hour to work out and I have to do it. No.
I gotta get up at 4 a.m. every day.
Not happening.
Not happening for me.
Right? Whatever you're gonna do consistently, that's your perfect time. Use what you have. In other words, before you go buy that really expensive home gym or you spend the money on the Peloton or whatever, use what you have and get consistent before you really invest into something, okay? There's a whole lot that you can do with a pair of dumbbells and some resistance bands. I think that's all I had for like the first 20 years that I worked out. Like, I created a dip station with 2 folding chairs. I use an old ottoman as a step. There's a lot you can do if you're creative. And if you have nothing, Facebook Marketplace some stuff, or Planet Fitness is a national chain and it's literally 10 bucks a month. You can find 10 bucks a month. So use what you have before you make a really pricey investment.
And at the very minimum, just start walking 10,000 steps a day or 30 minutes a day, or riding a bike for 30 minutes. Start small. Don't have these lofty, crazy expectations. Start small and start doing something.
Use what you got. Plan.
Like my financial advisor always said, Chris, people don't plan to fail, they fail to plan.
Truth. Recently I was at the gym and I saw this poor man walking around for, honestly you guys, probably 20 minutes with the most confused look on his face. He would shuffle to one machine and like glance at it lovingly. He'd sit on it, he'd touch it, he'd look around, and then he'd get up and move to the next machine before he did anything on it. And this happened to probably 15 different machines in the gym, and then he just left. And I felt so bad for this guy. Like, my heart, here's the thing, maybe he was just planning for his week, right? I highly doubt that. But what happened was you go in without a plan and you're like, oh my gosh, it's too much. Couple ways to plan are, one, just Google it, right?
Google it.
Google workout splits for beginners, okay? You know the parts that you have on your body. Pick one for 1 day a week, look up 3 to 6 exercises for that, and then do that thing, right?
YouTube, social media, there's all kinds of people out there giving free workout routines, and they're not hard to find.
But sometimes it's not lack of information, sometimes it's too much information, and you just want to have like a follow along plan. Just tell me what to do, right? I've done follow along workouts for years. One particular one that I really like is just called The Workout. I'll put a link down below for you guys to check it out and see if that would be a good fit for you. I think it's like 10 bucks a month, and it just gives you follow along workouts for every single one.
And if you're a man looking to get in shape, I'm gonna put a link to one of my favorite guys who has workouts online. He's a friend of mine, his name's Marco. I'll put a link down below for his workout routines as well.
So to avoid overwhelm, right, set aside maybe 15 minutes on a Sunday night. That's what I usually do. And I plan my workouts for the week, because when you have a plan, it's a lot easier to make it happen. The goal here is to remove any and all excuses of the time suck, right? So if you work out in the mornings, maybe set your clothes out the night before, prep your coffee, have your meal snack ready to go. Maybe your work bag is already in the car by the door. That way you just go to the gym, you go, everything is ready for you. Remove all the excuses you could possibly have, the time barriers, and make it easier on yourself.
And a little bonus tip, if you will, accountability helps. If you have a workout partner, someone to go to the gym with, or even an Apple Watch that you have your friends on there and you can see when they work out, and then they can see when you work out, and you can make a little competition out of it. That's fun too.
So there you have it, 4 ways and a bonus to actually remove the excuses and get consistent with an exercise routine. You guys, these aren't rocket science, right? They are little small things, but when you do them, they make a massive difference. So everything that we talked about today, we'll put links below, and I'll also put a link in our Amazon store for just some of the fitness products that we have, some of the workout gloves and the BOSU balls, all that kind of stuff that really help us implement that into our fitness routine. Now tell us which one of these tips is really gonna help you the most.
So that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel. Also, I want to let you know that No Small Life is a nonprofit organization running on generous donations of people. It's what keeps this content coming to you every single week. If you'd like to partner with us, you can at nosmalllife.me. If you haven't yet got your marriage membership, we just released. One of the fun things we talk about is leisure activities, going to the gym together. Megan and I just started doing this for the first time. It's kind of fun.
It's really fun.
So make sure you check out our marriage. Make sure you check out our marriage membership as well. So that's all we have for you. Have a great day, everyone, and remember, your life is not small.